What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old N, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Before we get started, I want y'all to do me a small favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. With that being said, we're going to get into it. Y'all see the title. Y'all already know what this is about. Cartoon53 and G Face. If you've been paying attention, they have been having a back and forth misunderstanding, disagreement, whatever you may call it, some type of issue over the past, I'd probably say, couple of weeks. Now, a few days ago, Cartoon had announced that he was bringing G Face on to his channel so they can pretty much talk it out in front of everybody. They had already had their conversation behind closed doors, so they was already good. I guess G Face had reached out to him, and that's how they came to the conclusion as men that they was gonna settle this with a simple conversation. Because a lot of the times, a lot of this stuff could be solved with simple conversations, especially over the internet, because a lot of these people don't even know each other in real life. A lot of these people don't be from the same cities. They don't be from the same part of town. They are from the same city, but they're not from the same part of town. The east side of South Central, and where G Face is from, I believe that's, I don't know if that's West LA, Hollywood, something like that. That's kind of far. You know what I mean? Those gangs are not necessarily in close proximity to one another. Even though if it was to spill over into the streets, you know, they'll make it work. So it's a good thing you didn't get that far. Now, I had kind of just sat back and watched this. I also seen the homie S-Bone. Shout out to S-Bone. I seen he spoke on it a little bit. I'm speaking on it for two reasons. For one, it was a good thing to see them squash it. For two, because I said that in Cartoon's commenting, here go all the people with this bullshit ass narrative. Oh, Hoodie Hood is you love that. You love to, yeah, I love to see anybody with some type of issue. Grown men, homie. Have a grown man conversation about it. I wasn't even looking at it like race or gang. Some people was looking at it that way. I wasn't looking at it that. I seen two grown men who I felt like wasn't acting their age. Now, in Cartoon's defense, he got attacked first. He simply asked about the NK, and we later found out that G Face had commented, left a comment, a respectful comment, and Cartoon didn't see it. So, you know, Cartoon kept pressing the issue. You know, that's what these subscribers do. Not all of them, you know what I mean? But like the trolls, the ones who come for the BS, they keep on sending you stuff like, hey, you hear what this person said? Hey, you should do something about this. Now, sometimes I understand this content. They just want to get your opinion. But some people want to see the BS. You know what I mean? The fuckery. So he didn't see it. So he made another video, and then G Face felt like, damn, I came to you respectfully and humbly, and you still talking. So that's what caused that chain reaction. But like I said, two grown men having a conversation, even if y'all go y'all separate ways and still don't rock with each other, y'all can have some type of understanding. Y'all can agree to disagree. And like Cartoon said, the black YouTubers that he's gotten into it with, not one of them has reached out to him like G Face did. And I don't think that was out of fear or nothing like that. That was based on him knowing how this shit work and what type of levels it can go to between these two having a conflict, which really didn't have nothing to do with them two. It really started over Wack and Lupe. You always gonna hear Wack in the middle with some bullshit. This is why I don't defend him. Y'all could defend that nigga. It started over Wack and Lupe, which turned into American Cholo and Wack, which turned into American Cholo and Jay Diggs against Wack, which turned into Cartoon giving his opinion about American Cholo, which we already know he don't like him. He got his reasons. And G Face don't like Wack for his reasons. So really, these two had never crossed paths, didn't even know who each other was, and had zero problem. And now they talking about fighting in the alley somewhere. That was senseless. That was some bullshit to me. So yeah, they hopped on the phone, and I commend that. You see, real ones don't have a problem with that, especially when you know what type of lengths it could go to. I don't know G-Face. I've spoken to Cartoon a few times. I can't say I know him personally, but I've spoken to Cartoon, and like I said, I got a lot of respect for him. I do have a newfound respect for G-Face after listening to him talk and explain his side. You see, when you only hear one side, it's easy to just be like, oh, fuck that dude, because G-Face said some things that I didn't like. And yeah, I was in the comments on a few videos kind of anti him, you know what I mean? But not even knowing who he is. But listening to him speak and hearing the head that he got on his shoulders, I kind of look at him a little bit different, you know what I mean? And he reached out to Cartoon because he obviously, people was tapping in with him, he said, and they were saying, hey, he's solid. You know what I mean? Cartoon solid. Like, he ain't none of that what you was calling him. But like he said, he hot-headed. And that's the problem with us a lot of times. We hot-headed. We respond quick to go. You know what I mean? I'm guilty of it. Even though when I responded to certain individuals, it wasn't necessarily one thing. It was like a buildup of shit that I had seen and little slick little comments that made me respond the way that I responded. You know what I mean? Any other time I've had any type of disagreement or back and forth with anybody, it wasn't nothing personal like that. I done had words with the same dude Cartoon had words with, Nike Boy Zeke. That wasn't nothing personal. I think maybe I want to say Gangster, OGNT. I want to say Gangster was talking about it, and I may have made a video unaware that Nike Boy Zeke, I think, already followed me, and he seen what I said, then he made a video. I think that's how it went, and then I made another video. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Because I made my video and I didn't put his name in the title. I was just talking, you know what I mean? He caught my drift and then he put my name in the title. Same thing. Bride Dog said what he said. Blue Devil made a video back. I defended Bride Dog. He made a video about me type stuff. But it never really went that far. Like these two, it was kind of getting there. It was some out of line stuff being said. And like G-Face said, he was in the process of making a video going diss his dead homies and go to the furthest extent. And even he had to stop himself because it's going too far over something that shouldn't even went. It shouldn't even got that far. You know what I mean? Especially had Cartoon seen his comment. But obviously with all them comments, it's hard to get everybody. And then let's just be honest. Sometimes you get tired of reading comments. Sometimes you get tired of responding to everybody individually. And then you just start liking it. And you know what I mean? Or not liking it. But like Cartoon said, the majority of the people, they liked it. They respect it. Of course, you're going to have people in the comments that's going to be on the BS. You got to look at some of these people's account names and you just know they can't be serious. Like, you can hide behind that account all you want, but deep down inside in your real life, you know you's a coward. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, whenever you say something that somebody don't like, homie, it's cool to disagree. It's cool. But people feel extra tough behind these accounts and they start saying shit that they wouldn't say to you or nobody face in person. And that becomes the problem. Like, bro, that's when it be like, you's a bitch ass nigga, because just because you don't like something I said don't mean you're going to get at me sideways like that. If you see me in person and you didn't agree with it, you'll be like, yeah, man, I wasn't feeling that. People tell me all the time, like, bro, I didn't agree with you on this, or I agree with you sometimes. That's cool, bro. It's when you start talking sideways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You talking like that behind that account. And nobody is above that. That's going to happen to everybody. Period. No matter who you are, somebody gonna come in your comments and they're gonna talk crazy to you just because they can, and there's no repercussions. See, people like to be able to do whatever they want without no repercussions, but karma is a real thing. And you might think that yapping your gums in the motherfucking comments ain't doing nothing. You might get karma from that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your son or your sister gonna create a YouTube channel and then people gonna be trolling the shit out of their ugly ass. Like, it will come back to you, homie. But anyways, yeah, I respect them too for coming together, having a grown man conversation. Like he said, if those other YouTubers was to reach out to him, they could have a conversation. You might ask yourself, why do they have to reach out to him? From what I seen, he didn't throw the first rock. From what I seen. I could be wrong. All those individuals threw a rock at him first, I believe, and he responded. So that's why it will be on them to reach out to him first, unless they want to keep it going. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep on making this video too long. I ain't about to start repeating myself. Respect to both of them too for handling their business like men and coming to some type of conclusion. And you never know, you might that might inspire other YouTubers to get on the phone and holler at people and make amends for whatever they have said towards each other. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. We already go through a lot of stuff in our normal lives, homie, especially being from the streets. Whether you fully active or not, homie, you still gonna be getting pulled in by certain shit you hear happening. Just because I go to work don't mean that I don't hear about the shit that's happening with my homies. You know what I mean? So people still tap in so they can hear my opinion because it's valued and respected by certain individuals. But yeah, man, that's it. Your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O end. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm out.